Hi, I'm Bailey and I represent the Youth Voices podcast here at Mary Seacole. Did you know we have partnered up with Hatter's Health PCN to bring you the 100 Days Diabetes Challenge? We are so pleased to announce our first Healthy Eating Cooking session as supported by Luton Council, Hatter's Health PCN and Food First Luton. We have been hosting a range of pop-up kitchens throughout Luton to support young people with affordable and healthy cooking skills. We were joined by special guest star Patti Sloley, who taught us everything we needed to know about flavour combinations and how to make delicious food at an affordable price. We believe in promoting healthy eating from a young age and setting young people up with the skills they need to live a nutritious and delicious lifestyle at a low cost. So stay tuned, keep watching, and we hope to see what you can do with your delicious flavour combinations.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
My name is Patti. I'm Patti Sloley. I'm from Ghana in West Africa. I live in Luton and I love food. I love not just food, not just any food, good food, healthy food, okay? I just love to eat healthily, yeah? So we've got great stuff and I'm going to take you through that. We're going to run a spice workshop. Now, what a sad place the world would be if we didn't have spices. Food would be so bland, you know. And what are spices really? They're plant parts. The roots, the bark, the seeds, the fruit. Now, you need spices in your food. Spices are healthy. They're not only, they don't just add flavor, they're therapeutic. You know, turmeric, as we were saying, has got all these health benefits. It deals with inflammation and all that sort of stuff. Ginger deals with circulation. Everything has got its use. Look at this here. Can anybody, I'm going to just drop them on here and see if you can tell me what that is. Does anybody know what that is?
I don't know what that is.
Anybody know what that is?
Is it hibiscus?
It is hibiscus. Yeah. And it is an extraordinary flower. Who uses cardamom? And what do you make?
Oh, rice normally.
Yes, rice.
Curries.
Curries, beautiful.
The
Beautiful.
worst is when you have it in a rice though and you've not taken it out. Take a bite of a cardamom.
Now here, I've got, somebody came up with a name a little while ago, but it's not.
Oh.
Anybody know what that is?
Is that one the peppercorn?
Yeah, this is a peppercorn. This is the African peppercorn.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a peppercorn with a tail. Can you see?
Yes.
That tiny little.
Sometimes I put it in herbs.
Right, okay. And it's got a eucalyptine sort of taste, very fresh. I quite like it, so that's different. I love that. And there's another spice here. I have a feeling, let's see if you can get. Okay, it's fenugreek.
Oh!
The Indian spice. It's great. It's in curries, isn't it? And everybody, you know, when I eat, people go, oh my God, I know this smell. I know this smell. It's curry. Everybody has curry. Another one that looks like a peppercorn, but it's not. They're sort of bluish, purpley. There's a tip there.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not blueberry, surely.
No, no.
Some
It's
type
got this
of berry.
purple hue. Yes, yep. Begins with J. That's it. Juniper berry. And when they're green, that's what they make gin from, but we're not having gin today. Yeah. Yeah, it's juniper berry. You know what, in Ghana we eat a lot of pig's trotters. We really do enjoy pig's trotters. And it's something the Portuguese brought to Ghana. The Portuguese were in Ghana for 300 years. So you can imagine all the stuff that they left behind, you know. They left the salt cod, that came from them, the pig's trotters, because they would season all these over the seas and travel down to Ghana with it.
Would you say your mum is quite a big inspiration on your cooking?
Totally.
Aww.
Totally. My mother was my everything. She's passed away. She's looking down on us and smiling. Great woman, and everybody's child was her child. If you came to our home, came over the doorstep, she had you.
That's so cute.
We had all my friends had shares in my mum.
Well
Fantastic, yeah. And she didn't frighten me in the kitchen, because a lot of people get scared, you know, intimidate people into the kitchen, but she never did. She just teased me into it, and gradually I picked up. I didn't realize I was soaking up the flavors. So this here is the Chinese Szechuan pepper. It's really nice, you know, for fish and stuff. But I find it's got a numbing effect. So you've got to add it to other spices too, because your tongue can go really numb just from it. It's greenish. This is the fresh Szechuan. Yeah, and then you get the reddish brown. And then, I've got a spice coming up that I really, really love. Another one. It's probably my second favorite. It's the African nutmeg. It's called a calabash nutmeg. I'm sure you've seen that. I'm going to pass this around so you can see that and put the other nutmeg in there. Take a look at it.
Oh, yeah, you can see the difference between
It
the
looks
two.
like people say it looks like a coffee bean, because it's got this line running around it like a coffee bean has.
It's smaller than
It's smaller. Now, this is a traditional pestle and mortar in Ghana, and I really like it because it's got ridges, and you can crush against that, yeah? And another quick way for me to use it is in a coffee grinder. So I'm going to grind a couple of these, some of the allspice berry, the grains of paradise. I'm going to pour them in here. These coffee mills are brilliant. Excuse me. Whoops, that's it. Drop it in there. And I'm going to add my favorite spice. I'm going to show you that. This is my absolute favorite. It's called grains of selim. It doesn't smell of much. It doesn't. It's sort of musty, dusty. But when it hits liquid, it inflates and releases its aroma. So I'm going to throw a few of these inside the spice grinder, and we're going to give it a blitz, and it grinds so quickly. That's on. And I'm going to pour some into this and pass it around for you to smell. We're going to be using some to cook this morning. Wow. They're used to treat diabetes. Yeah, they're used for diabetes. They boil it, and I saw it on telly here. There's a doctor of alternative medicine years ago, and he was doing it. So the spices will just give food that lift. You know, this is a spice mix. We've got lots of spice mixes. This is suya powder. Now, suya powder, peanuts and chilies that are ground into a powder, maybe with a bit of garlic granules or onion granules, and they do add on. But it is fantastic. We're going to have some with chicken later on, guys. And you know, sesame seeds, they come in all sorts of different colours. And when they're husked, they're white. Now, on the sesame tree, before they fully ripen, they take them off the tree and hang them upside down. Otherwise, hang them upside down and then shake them onto a mat to get the seeds out. If you leave it on the tree to fully ripen, do you know what happens? It'll shatter. Hence the expression, open sesame. That's where that comes from. Yeah?
I like that.
Who would like to just do the garlic? You don't have to peel them. We're just going to separate them
Me.
into cloves. There you go.
Yay. Do you want me to take the paper off?
Do you know what? I'll tell you what I normally do.
Crush it with a knife.
That's it.
Yeah.
So take that.
Take it, like peel them off, and then just like bash it with a knife.
Yeah.
And
That's
peel the skin off. Yeah.
That's it.
Cool.
Good. Brilliant. Give it a good crush, and we just throw it in there, or just. That's it. Perfect. Okay.
Garlic.
So
Love
yes,
our
we've got
aroma,
about that much garlic.
All of these, yeah?
Yeah, we use all of those. So guys, you want to start slicing you can slice, you can dice, doesn't matter, it's all going to go to mush. So you got a knife there. I'll give you one of these small ones. Yeah.
Yeah, literally that.
Yeah, that's the bit that's gonna make you cry.
Yeah.
You want small?
There we are.
There you are.
Take the skin off. Peel that onion skin off.
That's how I do it. How do you do that? I would literally, as soon as I cut the skin off an onion, I'm crying.
Yeah, but that's just
You just feel different, precious.
There you go. Everybody's busy now. Everybody's busy. I'm going to go home now. Your taste buds are going to start dancing and singing, and you're going to be wanting more. Yeah. That's cut. Just cut. Doesn't matter. Okay. As soon as the onions are done, we're going to go around the cooker and we're going to start. Okay. Let me go get the pan ready. Oil carries flavor. So this business about putting a teaspoon or two of oil in there doesn't work. Not too much, just enough to cover the base of the pan.
Okay.
And we want the onions to fry as well. Okay. So I'm going to, the pan's been on a bit. We get the pan hot first of all, and then you put your oil in there. Because you can see that it's beginning to sizzle ever so slightly. Yeah, that's sizzling sound. Who's going to be cooking this one here? You are wonderful. Okay, so I'm getting my onions in here.
She's still crying.
All these onions in here. Lovely. And you can put this lot in here. I'll leave this for you. Just keep the handle away. That's it. Just beginning to hear. That's the sound you want in the kitchen. You want to hear that sizzle. Okay. What heat is this one? What heat is yours on? 6. Yeah, we got them on 6 for now. I want to get it going. Now, we use both tomato puree and the tin tomato. Why? Because this intensifies the tomatoey flavor. You need it to be intense. You want it tomatoey. If I haven't got any tomato puree, I'm running to the supermarket. It's probably the last thing I'll ask a neighbor for. I'm terrified to ask anybody for anything else.
What's the difference between the puree and...
This is concentrate. Yeah. So it helps the two come together.
Smoothie sort of thing.
Yes, there you go. There you go. We want the onions to brown, at least around the edges. You want to sort of, when they caramelize around the edges, they bring a sweetness to the dish. Yeah? That's looking good. Yours are looking so good. I think we're going to add a bit more to all the next. I'll tell you what, where is the ginger? I washed some ginger. There. And if we can get a grater, in there. Oh, right, hanging up right there. So do you want to, I've washed the skin and all the goodness is behind the skin, so we're grating. Do you want to grate some? Yeah.
How much do you want in there?
Into about that much. Yeah. I can tell you're ready to start. I can tell you're itching. You come here. I'll be in the middle. Let's see.
I never knew that sound.
Yeah, you can.
I usually take it off.
Yeah, you can. Beautifully brown. Look at these onions. That's exactly how we want it. And then now we're going to add, I tell you what I'm going to add to yours now, the tomato puree. Or the chili. Let's get the Scotch bonnet. We're about to teach this chili who's boss. About to teach it who's boss. Oh yeah, there's a knife there. I'm going to prick it. That's lovely. And then I'm going to add the prawn powder to yours with the chili. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. That is still needing to brown. Yes. So we've got some prawn powder in there. You want to stir that? And then I'm going to add the tomato puree. Squeeze on that into there. Yeah.
That look like crayfish.
Yeah. Crayfish powder, prawn powder.
It's
Same
okay.
thing, darling.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know because I can see the
You can smell it, yeah. That's, I think we can turn it down a little bit. Yeah, I'll turn it down to a 4 or a 5. Yeah. But I'm going to bring some tomatoes to stop that thing from frying any further. That's it. And you know, we're going to do something with plantain today. We're going to chop it up, spice it and put it in the air fryer for you guys. But I'm going to grill one bit to show you when you're really hungry and you cannot wait for anything else. Fast food doesn't get any faster than what we call Kofi Brookman. Oh, I love it. That's flavor. You got the onions, you got the ginger, you got the garlic, you got the prawn powder. What else do you want? That's healthy, you know. You've got this, batch cook this, nice big pot, put it in the freezer. It freezes well in little bags, and you take one out. You're going to make your jollof rice. That's a great base for it. You're going to make a stew. It's a great base. You want to make pasta sauce. You don't have, that's pasta. That'll do for pasta. You want something on your pizza. That's in there. You want a dip. That's it. Sandwich. Get your chicken. Add this to it in your bread. Chow down. That's it. Okay. If you don't learn anything at all today, please, this sauce you gotta do. And I have soaked the fish. I have got it somewhere. It's soaking. Can't see. There it is. In the pan. Thank you. So this fish will just disappear into the dish. You wonder, why does it taste so good? And it will be this. This is salted cod. And you can use smoked haddock if you want a smoked cod. But if you use smoked haddock or cod, they flake very quickly and cook very fast, so you do it at the end of the cooking. Or you can use bacon even.
Can you use diced chicken or prawn as well?
Chicken.
Diced chicken or prawn. Can you use that
In
as
the,
well?
no, I wouldn't put it in the bean stew. This is a dish that's eaten in Brazil, and they call it feijoada. And that came from the slaves from West Africa who went to Brazil. They took their dish and they used to cook, and it's called feijoada. And they use black beans and, you know, the pig's ears and the pig's snout and the tail and all those really lovely, lovely bits of the pig. Give it a good stir. Need this to cook a little bit more. So we got to a stage where we can taste a bit of this. Okay, so who wants to come and taste some of the sauce first? Who's ready? Who's next? Yeah? That one there. Yeah, there's no salt. Remember, there's no salt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this into that. There it goes. This is your pasta sauce, this is your base for your stews, this is your pizza base, this is your dip. It's your all-purpose sauce. Leave this to cook a little. In fact, I'm going to tip the beans into that now and leave it to just all the flavors to marry. Okay, should we put it here and see if it'll be? Yeah, thanks. Lovely. Okay, we're just going to leave that. We're going to leave that to cook. Thank you.
You're welcome.
In fact, seeing as you've done all that, you might as well taste and see now that they, you know, force your hand.
That's so soft.
Yeah, really mushy.
Good. Yeah, really good.
So this, my friends, is plantain. Plantain is the starchy cousin of the banana. Banana is the fruit, plantain is the vegetable. But they taste totally different. And you cannot peel plantain like you would banana, you just get it and peel it. This you can't, look at that. Even when it's ripe, you can't. So we're going to cut the ends off and then run the knife down one of the ridges and then just peel it back. It just comes off like a jacket, so easy. So it starts off as green and then it goes from green to yellow. Then the starch in here converts to natural sugars and then it goes to yellow-black. And then it goes completely black. And people think, oh, I'll throw it in the bin. Cakes, fritters, puddings. This is it. I've got a plantain. I've done 3 or 4 different plantain cakes. I've done one with guava in one book, another one with pears and raspberry, and then I've done one with chocolate and raspberry. No sugar, no butter, no eggs, no kidding. You can have your cake and eat it. Absolutely. So delicious. And I remember I've done 2 on telly. I did one on Lorraine and one for John and Lisa's Christmas Kitchen. And it was the plantain and raspberry and tinned pears. Tinned fruit are brilliant with plantain for baking, you know, because it lends, and then I add fruit as well, dried fruit. So that's where all the sweet plantain, the dried fruit, and all that makes it delicious. And then I did one with chocolate and raspberry at Christmas, last Christmas, on Christmas Eve, for GB News and Michael Portillo on his show. And he loved it. Because I do plantain mince pies as well. Yeah, where I cut the plantain into 1-inch cylinders and then you hollow it out with an apple corer, sit it on pastry, fill it with mincemeat, wrap some of the pastry around it and bake it for 25 minutes. I tell you what, bliss. It'll put you in a food coma. Delicious. Okay, so it goes from green to yellow, and at every stage of ripeness there's something different you can do with it. This stage is best for the grilling and all frying. This is for the puddings, and the crisps that you've been trying are made out of this, just with a mandolin and just slice. In Latin America they make plantain lasagna, and they also make the chips with the skin on. They eat really thin with the skin. And I've tried it on Instagram and it's beautiful. So that is a very quick plantain lesson, and it is the vegetable world's best kept secret. It's the most versatile vegetable, the best. So I'm going to bring some round so we can chop. I'm going to chop the first one and show you. So what you can do is just take the ends off, run it down the middle, stand it on its side, cut through, and the skin just comes off like that. That easy. I haven't got equal halves, but it's okay. And then now you're going to cube it. So, like that. Yeah. Then you pop it in a bowl. That's it, absolutely perfect. Thank you so much. So now we're going to put some ginger. I'm going to grate some ginger here, fresh ginger. comes off like a sleeve, doesn't it? When it's green, you can't peel it like that.
No.
Really tough. You know what someone said to me once? They thought they saw the green plantain. They thought it was a wooden banana. Super. Perfect. We've got the onion granules here.
It's funny because it smells sweet.
Yeah,
So
it
for you
does.
to say to put onion granules on
Yeah.
it at first, you're a bit like, oh.
Yeah, it's got a very sweet smell.
After trying those plantain chips, I'm sold.
Right, okay, so we've done the onion granules, the ginger, now a little bit of chili, not too much. Not too much, it's just a hint. Is that from the plantain? Skin or something? A little bit of chili, that's it, that's enough chili. And then, so we've got the onions, the ginger, a bit like that.
And that's vegetable oil as well, isn't it?
Vegetable oil, rapeseed oil. I know somebody who can get her hands in there and mix this, and she is boom, you. So I'll leave you to wash your hands and you can mix that up. Good, huh? That's it. It's just going to wait for the plantain, then it's going to rock. It's going to be on 180 for 15 minutes. We're making a gorgeous tropical fruit salad, exotic fruit salad. So it's going to have pineapple, papaya, mango, pomegranates. It doesn't get better than that, does it? And we're going to put a little bit of a syrup on it. It's all going to be sitting on watermelon, and you're going to enjoy. Okay, so that's it. It's just a chop, 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 chop job, and an assembly job. That's what it is. The mango, otherwise it's really tricky. And then you go all the way around it like this. It smells amazing. Wow. I'll leave you to go all the way around, and when you're done I'll come and show you how I want to chop. We cut them about this size, yeah? With these, yeah? The melon. Oops, daisy. Okay, we'll leave this one here. It's not a very good one. We want a nice slice. Yeah? Okay, so just cut around it so you've got a nice round. And make sure that you've got all the pins in there.
So much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out the Hatter's Health PCN website for any updates on the monthly blog. Here you can find our delicious recipe book along with any healthy eating updates and any new recipes that you want to try. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe to all of our channels, and we hope to see you next time.